Chapter 7. Respond, Don't React. Approximately 1,000 to 1,100 words. Reaction is emotional. Response is intentional. That's the difference between chaos and control, between weakness and wisdom, between losing your power and owning it. Don't react fast. Respond right. Every day, life will test your control. Someone will cut you off in traffic. Someone will disrespect you. Someone will misunderstand you. Your emotions will scream, "Do something." Your ego will whisper, "Show them who you are." But your discipline, your real strength, will say, "Wait." That pause, that breath, that space between what happens and what you do next, that's everything. That's called the response gap. And that gap decides your entire life. You don't need to move fast. You need to move right. That's the key. Most people are slaves to their emotions. They don't live, they react. They don't think, they trigger. They don't choose, they explode. And then they spend hours, days, even years cleaning up the damage from one emotional reaction that took 3 seconds. That's not power. That's prison. Every time you react without thinking, you hand your control to something else. Anger, fear, pride, impulse. And every time you do, you weaken your ability to lead yourself. The disciplined mind learns to build the gap. That small pause where you stop, breathe, and choose how to respond. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. Because the world rewards reaction. Social media thrives on reaction. The news provokes reaction. Most people's conversations are emotional explosions disguised as dialogue. You scroll, you see, you react. You hear, you feel, you react. But reacting fast doesn't make you sharp. It makes you predictable. Everyone can provoke you when you live in reaction. That means everyone controls you. So ask yourself, who's really in charge? You or your emotions? Because you can't master your life if you can't master your mood. Don't react fast. Respond right. Here's the truth. Reaction is instinct. Response is intelligence. Reaction is primitive. It's survival mode. It's your brain saying, protect the ego, protect the image, defend yourself. Response is evolved. It's deliberate. It's your higher self saying, control the outcome, protect your peace, choose your next move. When you react, you give away your energy. When you respond, you direct it. You have a choice every single time. You can be pulled into the emotional storm, or you can stand in the eye of it, calm, aware, ready. That's the difference between emotional children and mental warriors. Children react. Warriors respond. Don't react fast. Respond right. So how do you train that? How do you build your response gap when everything around you demands speed? Step 1. Slow down your breathing. You can't control your thoughts if your breath is chaotic. The body and the mind are connected. When your body slows down, your mind follows. So when you feel the rush, the anger, the fear, the irritation, stop. Take one slow breath in through your nose. Hold it, then exhale slowly. You just created space. That's the gap. That's the moment where reaction loses power and reason wakes up. Don't underestimate that one breath. That's not a pause. That's a decision. That's how you win the moment. Step 2. Ask one question. Is what I'm about to do helping me or hurting me? That single question can save you from years of regret. It forces logic into the moment. Because here's the truth. Your emotions aren't bad. They're signals, but they're not orders. Anger is a signal that a boundary was crossed. Fear is a signal that you're leaving your comfort zone. Jealousy is a signal that you desire growth. They're messages, not commands. You can feel them without obeying them. That's mastery. Emotion speaks loud, but truth speaks clear. Step 3. Decide based on direction, not emotion. Ask yourself, where do I want this to lead? Do you want peace or do you want drama? Do you want respect or do you want revenge? Do you want control or chaos? Because your reaction determines the next reality you live in. Every argument, every post, every word you speak when emotional, it's either building your life or burning it. You can't control what people do to you, but you can control what you build from it. It's not about what happens, it's about what you do next. Don't react fast, respond right. You see, the powerful aren't the ones who move first, they're the ones who move last and best. When you react instantly, you play by emotion. When you respond deliberately, you play by strategy. That's the mindset of warriors, leaders, and visionaries. They don't chase reaction, they command response. Think of the greatest chess players. They don't flinch when their opponent makes a move. They pause, they calculate, they adjust. That's not hesitation, that's control. Your life is the same. It's a game of patience, not panic. The ones who stay calm win. The ones who rush lose. That's the key. Let me make it clear. This isn't about suppressing emotion. It's about channeling it. You're not pretending to be cold. You're practicing control. Because when you respond, you use your emotions as fuel, not fire. You transform anger into clarity. You turn pain into precision. You convert fear into focus. That's emotional alchemy. That's how mental toughness is built, through control, not denial. You don't need to stop feeling. You just need to stop letting feelings drive. Don't react fast. Respond right. Understand this. Reaction feels good in the moment, but response feels good in the long run. Reaction gives you temporary power. Response gives you permanent progress. It's not about ego. It's about elevation. It's not about winning arguments. It's about mastering yourself. Every time you choose response over reaction, you're rewriting your wiring. You're teaching your brain that calm is stronger than chaos, that patience is more powerful than pride, that control is the real form of confidence. That's the discipline you're building right now. So next time you feel triggered, stop. When someone provokes you, breathe. When something upsets you, wait. You have a choice. You always do. Because the goal isn't to be emotionless. The goal is to be emotionally intelligent. The goal isn't to be unbothered. The goal is to be unmoved. The goal isn't to be fast. The goal is to be right. Don't react fast. Respond right. You're not here to prove you can fight every battle. You're here to master which battles deserve your fight. Reaction wastes energy. Response channels it. That's how leaders are built, one deliberate response at a time. So pause, breathe, decide, and then move with precision, not panic. That's emotional control in action. Don't react fast. Respond right. You've learned to pause before acting. You've learned to think before moving. You've learned to lead your emotions instead of being led by them. You're no longer reactive, you're responsive. And that shift changes everything. You've built the response gap. Now it's time to build the environment where that discipline thrives. You've mastered the art of control under pressure. Now let's go deeper, where no one is watching. Next chapter, the quiet hours build the loud results.